Hi everyone, my name is Katie, and for those of you who don't know me, all you really have to know is that I'm basically obsessed with music. Because of that, I kind of decided to do my project on something that would be related to music, so I chose to research how band members affect the lives of their fans. I personally had no idea that celebrity worship syndrome existed until I began my research, but I learned that it's basically when a celebrity becomes a central figure in a person's life, and that any information on that celebrity is something that the worshiper must have. Throughout my research, I learned that these 5 groups of people are the most likely to acquire celebrity worship syndrome, mainly because the celebrity fills the thing that's missing in their lives, whether it be someone to look up to, someone to guide, or someone to be there for them. This diagnosis is most common among teenagers, mostly because they want to be independent, and then boy bands make girls feel more secure about themselves just because they sing about fitting in and acceptance a lot. Most psychologists have came to the conclusion that people who worship celebrities were bound to worship something. If it weren't a celebrity, it would have just been something else anyway. There are both good and bad results of celebrity worship syndrome. The good are that it basically brings people together and it motivates some people to become a better person and do something with their lives. The bad is that it can cause depression, anxiety, low self-esteem. It can consume people's lives and they can neglect them. It was posted in the Eye that when the lead singer of All Time Low posted that he did not like One Direction's new song, One Direction fans began harassing him on Twitter saying that he was the reason his brother killed himself, and they were telling him that he should kill himself as well. Soon after, the lead vocalist of Suicide Silence passed away from a motorcycle accident. One Direction fans began to say that Mitch had purposely crashed his motorcycle because he was emo and wanted to kill himself, that his 5-year-old daughter should kill herself, and that his wife was emo, and that, to put it in a PG manner, she was a heart. It was posted on Mail Online and the New York Times that an obsessed One Direction fan had reportedly killed her pet chihuahua in a fit of rage because the British boy band did not respond to her requests. She messaged Liam Payne on Twitter saying, "I love you, follow me, my dog has just died," and attached a picture of her crying while holding a dead dog. Other images were taken from her page that had pictures of animals in blenders and small children tied up. Each had an attached message that threatened to kill them if the band did not follow her. For my study, I decided to do a questionnaire in which I asked 20 different people questions about their favorite bands. I made sure to ask people who listen to different genres of music so that I wouldn't have a bias at all. I wanted to see what impact band members had on my friends' lives, and if I could figure out the difference between someone who is obsessed and someone who just likes the music. Personally, I think I have celebrity worship syndrome just because I'm constantly looking up the latest news about my favorite vocalist, Chris Cerulli. I probably spend a little bit of each day just listening to his music and looking him up. And he's straight edge, which basically means he doesn't do drugs or drink, and that kind of has had a huge influence on me. The first question I asked them was if they thought they were obsessed. 3 said yes, and 17 said no. Then I asked them how much time they think they spend following their favorite band. 2 said none, 8 said 5 to 10 minutes, 5 said 15 to 20 minutes, 3 said 25 to 30 minutes, 0 said 30 minutes to an hour, and 2 said more than an hour. 12 people felt like they truly knew the band members of their favorite band, and 8 said that they did not know them. 14 of the people I interviewed said that they feel like the band members genuinely care about them, and 6 said that they don't. 9 people said that they grew up with someone to idolize, and 11 said that they didn't. 13 of the 20 people said that they were a religious person, and 7 of them said that they weren't. I came to the conclusion that people who said that they did not grow up with someone to idolize were more likely to spend time researching band members, and that although it was the same for some of the people who said they were not religious, I did not see a huge trend there, and it seemed like most of the people who said they were not obsessed were spending the most time following band members. This is a chart of all my data, and it's broken down so you can see the specific percentages. It's broken up by yes versus no, and then the different categories.
My favorite band, Evanescence. The lead singer of that band has got me through everything. Just her entire personality and her music, her voice just speaks to me.
Andy Biersack, because he's very inspirational.
Favorite singer?
Derek Sanders.
Why?
His lyrics are really...
Eminem, his music has a meaning to it. In all of his songs, Not Afraid, he's getting through his hard times, Relapse, that entire album, how he's getting over his drug addiction.
The way bands and the members impact me is like through the stories or through the lyrics when they write about like what they went through and their experiences. I could think to myself like, oh, if they did it, I could do it too, and it just gives me the strength to keep going.
Sing it with me. When the night is and you feel like no one knows what it's like to be the only one buried in this hole.